Today we're here with a special citizen of the internet. You may have seen him talking to a sideways iPhone. Maybe not.
That guy sucks.
If not, you should kind of get on the.
Probably not. The content's terrible. Really low production quality.
Like somehow there's 200,000 people that seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, they're brain damaged. I mean, I love them. They're all special. Like we need about 10 to 20,000 short buses.
A convoy of short buses.
Wait, you're subscribed too, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. So
and on Patreon, so I'm like double dipping on the special.
No, I love the Bear Nation. Just messing with.
Could not agree more. So we're here in Arkansas for the first inaugural Refuge Ruckus, and more or less, like, what is the Ruckus?
So the Ruckus was a concept that it was a good idea that I came up with at an executive meeting a year ago. And I was like, hey, we do anti-human trafficking shit. We rescue and restore kiddos. I'm really annoyed that there's a whole bunch of people on social media paying lip service to raped kids bad, and the way they feel like they're going to do something about it is by like making an Instagram post or something. You know, like the Ukraine flag stuff and like the black square stuff. And I was like, this is stupid. I was like, we should go do something, because our whole ethos is do something about it. You see a problem, actions, do something about it. You will know them by their works. You will know them by their fruits. What do they do? Not talk about it, think about it, pray about it, post about it. What do you do? And so I was waxing poetic on that in an executive meeting, and the team was like, that's a good idea. What should we call it? I said, call it the Refuge Ruckus. Because,
where'd you go?
Shut up, radio. Hold on. Because, I'm the founder and CEO of Refuge, and I was like, the branding just works. Caleb House Ruckus doesn't work. The Refuge Ruckus works.
Right off the tongue.
They're right off the tongue, right? And so, in all honesty, I kind of threw that out onto the table like a hand grenade, and the team took it and ran with it. And I've been almost 0% involved. Almost 0% involved. The team is killing it out here. But the concept here is what we're doing is Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. So on Friday, we've got a bunch of speakers and presenters and vendors. There's hundreds of people inside hanging out right now, playing with nods. And I think I saw an AT4 on some dude's table.
He did.
So, it's pretty cool. And so speakers, presenters, vendors on Friday. And then on Saturday, we're doing a 250-person Bible study, which is incredible.
Bless you on that one.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then Sunday morning we ruck, and we're going to throw our rucksacks on, and we're going to march around downtown Fort Smith, Arkansas. We're waving our middle fingers at pedophiles, because that shit's just not okay.
You can't bring a wood chipper on the ruck, unfortunately.
So I own a wood chipper. I might actually make a phone call and see if we can get it out here. Get the skid steer with a grapple.
Yeah.
Get the wood chipper set up.
Get enough people with a cart, we can pull it.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good idea. We could totally make that happen. Yeah, I'll make a couple phone calls. But the idea is not just to raise awareness and pay lip service to raped kids bad, but to get some visual on what we're doing with Caleb House, because we are actually, and when I say we have teams of people in the field, and we have victim services teams, we have legal teams, recovery teams. We're actually in the field doing this stuff on American soil, rescuing kids and making sure that bad shit happens to bad people.
Without the government's involvement.
Bro, we ask, so we take $0 from the government, because I will not ascribe to any woke ideological bullshit. Not doing it. And then we are much better at asking forgiveness than permission when it comes to operational shit. But we've been super blessed. There's a lot of really high-speed people out there that have seen what we're doing and have come alongside us and have joined us and have trained us, and it's been awesome. And so legitimately part of my job is to rescue and restore kiddos. And I'm surrounded by awesome people who rescue and restore kiddos.
Absolutely.
And that's what the Refuge Ruckus is. It's the Benefit Caleb House, Caleb with a K, K-A-L-E-B house.org. And we're just out here doing what we do and making sure that people know that this is a non-permissive environment for sin.
Safest place in Arkansas right now, I'll tell you that.
100%. I would not F around out here.
So we're doing not the awareness piece, which is what, 90%? You're saying on live stream the other day, 90% of the money goes to that?
There's $150 million a year that are spent on anti-human trafficking in the United States, and 90% of that goes to awareness. Like, there's legitimate 501c3s that have been started that are staffed by 2 people that collect millions of dollars from the government to literally make Instagram posts about raped kids bad. The other 10% goes to rescue. Rescue is good, but you're talking about about $15 million a year spent on rescue nationally.
Okay.
Over 365 days.
Doesn't
It's
seem
not
like
a
much.
lot of money.
Yeah.
$0 is spent on restoration. So I was just reading an article the other day that ICE Immigration Customs Enforcement has 40,000 beds for illegal detainees, and they're asking Congress for funding for another 7.5 million beds. So they're at 40,000. DHS, which is the agency through HSI that has oversight on human trafficking, has 420 DHS-sanctioned beds for rescued kids in the entire nation.
Minuscule comparison.
It's 1%. 1% for our kids here who are being trafficked and raped as compared to 40,000 through ICE for illegal immigrants. And regardless of where you fall on the illegal immigration issue, I think 1% for kids who have been trafficked is still an egregious number.
Yeah.
And so that's what Caleb House does is, we're building Caleb House 1 right now. When we have Caleb House 1 spun up, that'll bring another 60 beds online. And I've already identified where we're building Caleb House 2. And once Caleb House 2 is done, we'll build 3 and 5 and 27 and 89 and 873.
Not going to stop.
Until I don't have a job anymore. The idea is to work myself out of a job or die, one or the other. So here we are. And I'm 0% afraid as well. This is really important. There's a lot of cartel assholes out there who view these kids as their product, and they really don't like us or what we do. And I just want to be on record. I'm 0% afraid of you. And if you fuck around, you will find out. Simple as that.
You're always going to find out. It just may not be the way you imagined it. Thanks again, T.
I appreciate you, brother.
Could not.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, dude, it is always a pleasure to get to hang out with Oklahomies.
Dude, every time I see you guys, I just light up. You guys are the best.
It means a big thing.
Thanks for shining a little light on what we're doing.
Oh, dude, we're going to continue to shine the light as bright as we can, if nothing else.
I love it.
Light to the path. Catch you next time.